Hi everyone, so we have just come down this morning to the allotment. It's looking really, really tidy. It's looking really good from when I came down and did a tidy. So that was really nice to come down to this morning. But we've just come down here to dig in the polytunnel cover, which we've been meaning to do for months since we put it up. And I've got some spring cabbages to plant up and cover. And we're just going to do a couple of runs of wood chip to build the paths up, where it's some of the pathways are a little bit lower than others. So this here is a lot lower than some of the other areas. So we're just going to try and build it up a bit. So that's our job for this morning. Here comes Vince now. So they're the little jobs we've got for this morning. I wouldn't normally be planting the spring cabbages, they're quite small, but we're actually going away. We're not going to be here for at least a week, so I thought it was better that at least they're in the ground and they can get some rainwater and things like that, rather than just sitting in their pots at home. So that's why I need to get them in. So the cabbages I'm planting are a lot smaller than probably they should be. They probably should be about double the size of this. But like I'm saying, I'm going away. I don't want to leave it till I get back. So they're going in. And they're going to be covered, and it is going to rain. So I think they've got more chance of keeping going. So they should probably be about double this size before I'm planting them out. But like I say, because I'm going away, I think it's probably better that at least they're in the ground. They can get some rainwater and they can start to get going. So hopefully I get a nice surprise when I'm back and they're all still here. We will see. So in other news, we've got some climbing French beans. Got a couple here, and then I just saw some. I think they were, oh wow, look, we have an infestation, but there is some French beans there, which is good. Wow. So that's really nice. The other thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking some of this borage home. And I'm going to be making some infusions with that. Vince has just done, I didn't realise he'd put it in this bit. I just went to walk on it. So that's going to build that up nicely. And then I'm going to take some of these flowers home and do a little vase of flowers, because they're really cute. and I don't want any of this to set any seed as well. So I'm going to use the flowers, and I'm going to use the borage and leave the rest there. Look how nice that borage looks. Gorgeous. And look. I don't know if you can see that. Go around this way. Oh, the bee's gone now. There's a bee on it. So I'm going to cover this bed as well. So this is the bed with the kale in it. It's doing all right actually. It needs to be covered. So I'm going to cover that one. I'm going to cover the one that I've just planted up. And then in this bed we've actually got, this is the mooly radish. And it's actually coming on really, really well. I don't know if you can see that. I'm really chuffed with that, but I'll leave that till I'm back to harvest any of this. It's actually coming along really nicely. So that's really good. So Vince has done a few runs on with the wood chip. So now we're going to dig the cover into the ground, which we should have done when we put it up a couple of months ago. So Vince is just digging a trench all the way around the polytunnel, and then we're just going to dig in the cover just for that extra security. Okay, so just as we're finishing on the polytunnel, just as Vince is finishing on the polytunnel, should I say, it's just started to rain. Would you believe it? So he's dug the cover in, just putting some wood chip down the side. Yeah, can you believe it? It started raining. I'm going to get in the polytunnel. It was due to rain. I did have a feeling, but I didn't know we'd get caught in it. I need to put the cover on those cabbages as well. It's so nice listening to the rain though, isn't it? Okay, so we managed to get our projects done just before it started really hammering down. So we did get a little bit wet, but not as wet as we could have done. So the polytunnel cover is now dug in to the ground. So from the inside, you can see there that the cover is completely inside. So that should help, like, to keep it secure. We've also filled up some of the paths with wood chip, so that's gonna just help build it up to the same level. And we've now covered the spring cabbages. So hopefully they'll be all right while I'm not here. Also picked a big bunch of borage, some flowers. So I'm going to make a nice arrangement for my table for the next few days before I go away. And then I'm going to use these as an infusion. And our allotment neighbour gave us some tomatoes, and I've got some French beans that were harvested as well, that I harvested. So I'm really pleased with that. And now we've got to make a run for it back to the van to get home. Wish us luck. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.